Homeostasis describes the internal physical and chemical conditions that organisms maintain despite change in internal and external environments. Different organ systems work together to maintain a controlled, stable internal environment. The frequent inhibition or negative feedback is the process in which a stimulus produces a response that opposes the original stimulus. The liver is important for homeostasis. It converts toxic substances into compounds that can be removed from the body safely. It also helps regulate the body glucose levels.
Chemical and biological process. Many chemical reactions happen in order to maintain homeostasis. For example, release energy from ATP. Homeostasis is maintained by many cellular processes that require ATP, aside from enzymes that make and break bonds. Other proteins that use ATP include protein pumps that move salts across a membrane. Calcium deposition in bones. Calcium homeostasis also involves taking calcium out of the blood, not just absorbing it from food into the blood. The human blood cannot have too much or too little calcium, so excess calcium is stored inside the bones. Cellular respiration to produce heat. When the human body gets too cold, it maintains temperature homeostasis by producing heat to warm itself. The human body can increase its internal temperature by making heat in skeletal muscle cells and brown fat cells. These are some of the chemical and biological processes that are in the human body.
The main purpose of our STEM project is to create an interactive model that the kids will find it interesting. Some of the advantages of this model will be that the kids will find it interesting and they'll pay more attention to the class and they won't find it just another subject they have to learn.
Hi, my name is Fernando Guareca. With this model, we wanted kids to maintain equilibrium within the whole system. We will divide all the organs in two. These are already divided. And we're going to put uneven pieces in each organ. The task for the kids is to maintain the equilibrium in the organism by making even the number of pieces in each side. We represented these organs, the brain, the liver, the kidneys, and the bladder, because those are some examples of homeostasis in the body. For example, the brain controls the temperature, the liver controls glucose, kidneys control acid and base equilibrium, and bladder controls the equilibrium of fluids. Thank you.
The material that we used was wood panel, paint, cardboard pieces, little unicell balls, and a chronometer.
In conclusion, our STEM project is done. We have created an interactive model in which young students can learn about this extensive topic. Not only we achieved that, but we learned some more interesting facts when doing our research for information. This model will help by triggering the students' curiosity and learning in a different way. Thank you.
I think this model is very complete because it helps the kids to know some chemical formulas of the substances that are in our body. For example, we put involves the formula of glucose, and they will have to put it in the liver because the liver creates insulin, and we also put the chemical formula for insulin. So I think that's why it is very complete, because the balls have the chemical formulas, and also because the kids must know where to put it, and that includes the biological and the chemical part. And I think these projects are very cool because they help us to learn not just about one subject but about more than one, and to know that subjects are related, and to know that we don't need to know just only one subject, because if we only know one kind of subject, then we won't be able to join all these files and we won't have some resources that we have today.
My personal reflection is the function of homeostasis was something I did not know much before this project. I found it very fun to learn more about this function during these months. Although we had several problems decided at the beginning what the project will be, I think we finally have a solid idea.
My personal reflection is that this project reflects our main goal in the beginning of creating this model, that is, teaching the kids that homeostasis is not a subject of the biology that they have to learn. Instead of that, we teach them that is a very interesting subject that is part of you and it protects you.
I think that the STEM project is a very good idea to try to learn some topics that are difficult to understand, because you design models or create ideas that can motivate the next generations to learn about these topics that are a little hard to understand, or it can be a little boring if you only are reading it. And this is my conclusion.